How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here. Today we're going to talk about Lucifer Season 5 Part 1. Now, before we begin, I would like to say that there's another video going up on this very channel at the same time that this video goes up. It is the top 5 Spring 2020 anime, in my opinion, of course. Now, this video will be a summary of the first 8 episodes of Season 5, done with hopefully the least amount of spoilers I can get. Obviously, I'm not going to go through 8 hours worth of content in like 10 minutes. That's going to be hard. So I'm going to just cherry pick, as it were. Anyway, so first things first. Chloe, Ella, Maze, they're not dealing well with Lucifer being gone. At the end of last season, he was forced to return to hell. As a result of this, a lot of people are... Maze feels abandoned, Ella feels abandoned, Chloe is essentially in mourning. But yeah. Yeah, we see that Lucifer is currently talking to a new inmate, as it were, within hell. Their hell loop is when they died. They have to relive their death over and over and over again. The person whose hell loop Lucifer is in happens to be Chloe's current case. And at the end of this investigation, what looks to be Lucifer returns. Now, the second episode actually is very hard to watch. For me, just like the first 2 episodes. I don't know why I was like, has the show always been this? Anyway, due to the involvement of what we later find out to be Archangel Michael, Lucifer's twin. Michael's plan is now, because he's heard people praising Lucifer up in the Silver City, he plans to destroy Lucifer's life on Earth. The life he was forced to leave. Unfortunately for him, Chloe figures it out. Pretty quickly, I might add. Because, one, Lucifer does not lie, and apparently Michael does a lot. Now, moving fast forward, we find that Lucifer returns. Obviously, Amenadiel figures it out, goes to Lucifer in hell. It's like, no, you need to go up topside. So Lucifer leaves Amenadiel in hell, right? To fix all of the trouble that Michael has caused in his life. And then obviously he plans to go back because he can't stay out of hell. Like, he realizes it now that someone has to be the warden of the demons. And Amenadiel has a family. So he comes. Chloe, unfortunately, she was told by Michael the whole gift from God thing, which we later find out is not specifically Chloe herself being a gift from God to Lucifer, it's so much as it's Chloe's immunity to Lucifer's desire mojo. And just his aura in and of itself. This video's gonna be a bit long. I'm realizing that we're in like the 3rd or 4th episode now. Anyway, now not Lucifer. Michael is, scheming, as it were, to ruin Lucifer some more. In doing so, after Lucifer and Amenadiel figure out that Charlie seems to only ever calm down when Lucifer shows his devil face, which I think Lucifer enjoyed it a little too much, to be fair. He seemed to enjoy being able to devil face without the person looking at his face screaming in fear, so he's just like enjoying it, right? Michael called Dan, pretending to be Lucifer, told him come back to the house. And Dan saw Lucifer's devil face. Now, of course, this comes while at the tail end of a serial killer investigation, where it seems to be. He confronts Lucifer at the penthouse and shoots him. Lo and behold, Lucifer is invulnerable again. This, of course, brings other questions. We now know that Lucifer being vulnerable was more than just people could shoot him when she's around. This was an emotional thing, so it brings up questions. Lucifer lost his mojo for a bit, gained it back. Michael kidnaps Chloe, and once they find Chloe, he's already gotten into her head again with Michael's fear mojo thing, which of course the opposite of Lucifer is going to be fear. Honestly, Michael's a dick in this show. Then again, why is Archangel Michael not a dick in a TV show? He was a dick in Supernatural too. Anyway, so Michael's apparently has a plan. He's also apparently responsible for the rebellion, Lucifer going to vacation in LA, and a whole bunch of other stuff, which apparently Michael's a bigger master manipulator than the big guy. Now, of course, now we have the final battle, as it were, of the first part. It's Amenadiel and Lucifer versus Michael and Mazikeen. Because Michael has seemingly tricked Mazikeen into believing she can receive a soul. And Mazikeen wants a soul because she wants to be able to find her soulmate. She doesn't want to die alone. It's understandable. No one wants to die alone. So, as they're fighting, a voice descends from the heavens. And you guessed it! God is here! It took 4.5 seasons. But God is finally here. We get to finally have a face to God in Lucifer. And yeah, this video is definitely going to be suppressed to hell and back. Anyway. And comes in and says, you know I hate it when you guys fight. Which is interesting, because didn't he send Amenadiel down to essentially force Lucifer back? Anyway, enough of that. So, tell me what you guys thought of Lucifer Season 5 Part 1. Honestly, I can't wait for the next episode. I actually felt sad when I noticed there was no more episodes, because episode 8 ends with God appearing. I'm hoping none of you watched this video, because there was way too many spoilers in this video. I tried, and I failed. But hey, tell me what you guys thought of the season down in the comment section down below. If you guys haven't already, hit like and subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time, and as always, stay bright.